to all my guys, girls, gays, stays, and everybody in between. Welcome to the sign behind me. You kind of see ShElite Showcase. I have a sign. No, it's crazy.
Wow.
I know. This is the first show of 2025.
It's fucking crazy.
Crazy. Of course, can't be no ShElite without the hosts here. I, of course, your lovely co-host, the hostess with the most is the shaman of ShElite, Ms. Katie Kinsey, baby.
Baby.
Joining me, of course, my lovely co-host, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, Rhodes family eating, spice of life, sassiest senor that I know, the hangman Adam Page to my whittle devil Adam Cole, baby. Ms. Y to Garcia Savannah.
Katie.
Savannah.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Actually no, I forgot again.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was about the show, I believe.
The show?
Oh yeah. I'm 1 for 1. We did it.
She's 1 for 1, folks. Someone we should keep track.
I know, right? Ooh.
But that's, I mean, hey, we're starting off strong. We're here. New sign. But everything else, mostly the same. We're still the same people. Kind of weird if we weren't. But, you know,
I know, right?
we're just completely different people at that point. But for the people who can and watch the videos, you can kind of see the sign. But you can do that, youtube.com/ShElite Showcase. You subscribe. It's free. We're going to be cranking out a shit ton of content this year.
Okay.
The YouTubes, guys. We're focusing. It's going to be great. I have ideas.
Katie's got plans.
Katie's got plans. Katie's also got twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. You can also watch live Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern-ish.
Yeah, it's closer to 7 this time.
I mean, that's fine. We're close.
Look, it was my fault, but to be fair, I was asked to do a last-minute task that involved a ladder, and as a result, I broke one of my fucking toenails that just got, done, like a couple weeks ago, so I'm pretty pissed about that.
Ay, Dios mío, child. What are we gonna do with you?
I don't know.
But we are here. Not a lot of news and rumors because, like, the Raw Netflix show hasn't happened yet. That's this upcoming Monday. I mean, AEW did just have World's End. We were also off for like a week, 2 weeks, whatever. So I'm just doing stuff that quite literally just happened at like World's End because I don't feel like doing anything else.
Something pretty big happened. But sorry, I want to answer Jesus' comments real quick.
Please.
Number 1, and yes, Globe Life's in Arlington. Actually, well, technically my aunt lives. She's moving to Fort Worth, but Arlington, Fort Worth, and Dallas. It's like they're within like 3 different cities, but they're like about 30 minutes apart. Like generally the same area. Yeah. But so yes, Arlington, but it's kind of like WrestleMania when it's in Dallas, it's actually in Arlington because AT&T Stadium's actually right across from Globe Life.
Yeah.
And then F the Rangers, I mean, I don't care, but he's also if you're from Houston, Astros fan, the cheating Stros, can't spell Astro without ass. Ooh.
Damn.
I'm not even a Rangers fan. I'm a Dodgers fan. But actually, that gives me more of a reason to not like the Astros because I think it was in that World Series where the Dodgers were playing the Astros that the whole scandal happened. Look it up if you're feeling baseball showcase today.
She said it's Googleable. So
it's Googleable.
It's Googleable. Everything's Googleable.
Yeah. Yes, it is. All right. But we can get into it now, Katie.
Let's get into it. Like I said, the majority of the stuff World's End adjacent, and it's all AEW news. There's only like 3 things I wrote down because, again, wasn't really feeling like the news stuff this week. It happens. We had some returns at World's End. First and foremost, before any of us expected him to show up because he's wrestling at Wrestle Dynasty in 2 days.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's a little weird. It's because based on when it's starting in Japan, it's gonna start at 11 for you, which is 9
Oh,
for me, which I honestly don't mind. Because that means it'll be done maybe like no later than 1 or 2 a.m., which I could say.
honestly, I did not see. Okay, I feel like I did see something about that, but I also wasn't like, I'm not gonna watch it. So
I'm gonna watch it for 3 specific reasons.
the Young Bucks, do they count as one or they count as two?
They count as 1.
The man who returned at World's End, Kenneth Rome Omega.
Oh boy, Kenny.
And then I don't know who the third.
You probably wouldn't have guessed. Not to discredit you, but it's like very like personal. Well, yeah, kind of. So there's a wrestler. She has been booked for a while. She hasn't been booked here for a while, but she used to be booked here and there for Legacy. Her name's Persephone. She used to go by Black Widow. She was actually went to like the North Carolina, the WrestleCade or whatever. She was been there a couple times, but she's under contract with CMLL, and she was selected to go represent CMLL for Dynasty. So we got local talent going to going to Dynasty. So we're like, we gotta watch. There's a lot of people who are like some of them are anti-AEW, but they're like really avid WWE watchers. I'm like I'm the one who's like more, I'm more AEW.
Yeah, you're more flip-flopped.
Yeah, so, but they're like, dude, we have to watch Persephone. And I'm like, well, yeah, dude, she's been booked here. Like, so we have to fucking watch her.
Of course. So Wrestle Dynasty starts at night and not early morning because I kind of want to check it out. LOL says Jeebus.
Yes, I believe. Let me again. Google.
It's Googleable.
Everything's Googleable. Google googly blue.
Great googly moogly. If anyone knows what that's from, then that's a childhood throwback to me. Great googly moogly. Maggie the Ferocious Beast.
Yeah, anybody? See? 9 p.m. January 4th, because it's the 5th over there. But here in the States, it's January 4th. It's 9 p.m. Mountain Time. 9 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 11 p.m. Eastern Time. But it says here, it's from 9 to midnight. That's 3 hours. That's very doable. That is very doable for me. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna actually buy it and watch, not alternatively, because I don't want to deal with like the ads or the buffering or stream fails.
Savannah and I are living in the mountains of El Paso.
Yeah, no, because I'm in Mountain Time. Yeah,
yeah, you're the person in Mountain Time that I know.
Only city in Texas that's in Mountain Time. You get out of El Paso, you're going east. Yeah, you're gonna be in Central, but no,
that's
in Mountain Time.
Absolutely insane.
Which is kind of crazy and a little bit inconvenient because when like it comes to voting, for example, the polls close at 7 p.m., but that's for the state, so that's Central Time. So that's 6 p.m. We have till 6.
Gotcha. I feel like that would just fuck me up. That's why I'm like East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yes, so Kenneth Jerome returned at World's End. Also, Cope.
Dude, I don't like it.
Copeland.
I don't like it.
Like, I understand. it. My cap. Like, I mean, he was Edge for so long. And then he was Adam Copeland. Now it's the rated R superstar Cope. It just don't hit.
I don't like it because it's very like, hold on, sorry. It's very generational almost, because what do people say when people are mad? Cope.
Just Cope.
Just Cope, yeah.
He needs to end his promos with just cope with it.
Yeah, you got a problem with that? Cope. And then leaves.
Got a problem?
And then leaves with the pyro going off. Dude, that's probably where I would really draw the line. You change your music, cope, then that's where I draw the line.
I truly and honestly believe in my heart and soul he would never change his music.
I don't think so either.
It's on site. You think you cope me? God damn it. Jesus out here with the zingers. I love it. But yes, those two returned at World's End. We were expecting some type of return because
I guess
last
it should have
pay-per-view of the
made
year.
sense that Kenny showed up because he lives in Orlando. I don't know if any of y'all knew that.
I mean, that makes sense.
He lives in Orlando, and that's where World's End was.
I also think I saw a picture of somebody was training. I don't remember who posted it. Like someone was training, and Kenny was just there.
Sounds about right. Kenny's just.
I was like, I didn't know this person knew Kenny. I really, honestly, at this point, couldn't tell you who it was because I don't remember.
Seth Rollins. I don't know. CM Punk.
Imagine.
It was Larry.
Yeah, actually, Larry posted it. It was crazy. I was like, I didn't know
Larry does have an Instagram, so.
You know, he could take the pictures himself though. A selfie with Kenny, crazy. And then we found out that we know when Revolution will be. It'll be in LA, March 9th. Is that a 9 or a 7? Hold on.
It gets later every time. It used to be. Actually, no. I think it used to be a. I'm like looking at my Revolution poster. No, actually, no, that makes sense. It was March, like early March. That's probably like the first weekend of March.
I can look right now to see.
I'm surprised they didn't do it in like.
I mean, yeah, it's the first. So it's like the second weekend.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't do March 2nd or March 1st. But well, I'm not the booker of the year. Actually, Tony Khan wasn't either, so.
He wasn't either.
Neither was he, so I don't know what to tell you.
Also, another thing that I forgot and I just remembered. Y'all remember Omos?
Yes, I do remember Omos. I saw what Omos did.
He said, all right, I'm not getting utilized on WWE TV. I'm going to go to Noah. And for the second time in his career, he won tag team gold in his first match.
Yeah.
So shout out to Omos for winning gold in Noah. Being the tallest person in the country at this point, probably.
Oh, dude, I know. I've seen the stories that like Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson will talk about like how the doors are really short.
I'm watching an old episode of BT and I just got a Damian Priest jump scare.
Bum, bum, bum.
When the fuck was Damian Priest on?
They probably were talking about it. So you remember in the very beginning, like, well, not the very beginning, but like in the very beginning of the Dynamite era, they would talk a lot about WWE. They would make a lot of references.
Yeah.
Even before, like 2018-ish, 2017-ish times.
Mm-hmm.
But
you right. Touché.
But yeah, so I'm like, good for Omos. Bro's out there winning gold internationally.
Honestly, I respect it.
Yeah, if you can't get gold in the Fed, go to Noah.
You go somewhere else. Yeah, and that's literally.
Oh wait, shit! When he was Punishment Martinez, I forgot about that for a second. I forgot Damian Priest was in Ring of Honor.
Punishment Martinez. Yes, every time they like make punishment jokes, I'm like, I understand that reference. Hello?
I think that's Punishment Martinez in Japanese.
Wait, that's actually dope. I didn't think that would actually pop up. I thought Twitch would like try and
like, oh, this is some sort of cryptic shit.
Yeah, because Twitch, they're crazy. But yeah, that's literally all the news and rumors I have because
it's the holidays. They're like, yeah, we need a break too.
It's the holiday season.
The holiday season. I'm pretty sure I saw something, but I just didn't remember because I was busy. I was like, that's fine.
I mean, I've seen like a bunch of stuff, but part of me is just like, I'm not writing anything.
I was gonna say also it was probably like the week we were off, so it doesn't technically count as this past week. Like apparently Logan Paul retired, and I'm like, oh no.
He didn't though. He showed up at the Netflix thing and is like kind of low-key challenging Big Goon, which I hate.
I hope Big Goon beats the shit out of him. Like no non-title match,
and he's done.
Maybe that's why. Maybe they're just gonna send him off.
I hope so. For good.
And what better person to send him off than Big Goon?
Big Goon. You know? I get it. All right, cool. So then we're just gonna jump straight into today in women's wrestling history. Starting off hot. Guys, second day of the year. First show of the year. Let's go. New Year's Evil. Last year for NXT.
Okay.
This upcoming Tuesday. Yeah, is New Year's Evil again. So got a, little preparation here. We had 3 women's matches. Shout out to the ladies killing it in NXT. Always. Fallon Henley, our current Women's North American Champion, defeated Tiffany Time. Our current Ms. Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. Our current NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez, defeated Ariana Grace. Oh, Ariana Grace and Stax got engaged. And I love that for them.
Oh, I did see that. But again, that was part of the news that I just knew I was not going to remember.
Saying her name, I was like, oh my god, that happened. I love that for them. I'm so happy for them.
Yeah.
And then, who was champion at the time, Lyra Valkyria, defeated Blair Davenport because, haha.
No, because you mentioned engagement. And now I'm like thinking, I think someone had a baby, but I could be wrong. Maybe it wasn't wrestling related. Someone had a baby.
Ooh.
I don't think it was wrestling related. I just see a lot of baby posts on Instagram at this point, and I'm like, oh, good for them, but it's hard to keep track of.
I'm trying to like.
There's a lot of babies.
I don't remember. Our babies are wrestling federation.
There's baby are wrestling, and there's babies not wrestling. There's just a lot of babies.
Babies are wrestling versus babies not wrestling. Amazing. I love it. Yeah. So New Year's Evil 2024. Hell yeah. Women killing it, as always. Blair Davenport lost. Haha.
It was a good time.
It was a great time. I remember that.
It was a great time.
I was like, why is she even challenging for the championship anyways?
Like,
get her out of here.
Good times, come on. That was you.
Bam, 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 bam. I actually listened to that at work today.
Oh, I was thinking of have you seen Trolls, the movie Trolls?
I have.
When they're like in the cage, puppy celebrating. That's you, Katie. All vocalizing, and then no, shh. Then there's a party going on down here. They're all whispering.
Oh god, the first Trolls movie is unhinged.
I love it though. I think it's the cutest thing. I remember seeing it in theaters with my mom. It was a little weird because like my mom doesn't really like. First of all, I don't really go see movies with my mom. Not that like because I don't like to. It's just something I haven't done. Mm-hmm. So it was one of the rare occasions where I saw a movie with her, and I don't know why. We're like, let's watch Trolls.
My one niece was obsessed with Trolls.
I mean, I got into it, but not like that. Like I thought like first of all, I thought Poppy was so cute because she was all pink, and then there was a palette at Kohl's that they were selling. And I was like, oh, I'll get it next time. Next time came around and it wasn't there anymore. I was so sad.
Damn.
I know. Maybe I can Google it because it's Googleable. And maybe like someone's like reselling it or something. I'll have to see.
Yeah. We're out here just stealing catchphrases. I 100% stole it from TC on Young Kings. Shout out to Young Kings Wrestling.
I was gonna say, is that gonna at this point that's gotta be the episode title. It's Googleable.
Yeah. I'll have to
this is like the 4th time we brought it up, and not just because out of nowhere, it just happened to,
it kind of just happened. Because every time I say just Google it, I immediately am just like, it's Googleable because they say it all the time.
Because them,
TC and Rick specifically, them Young Kings, wrestling boys. All right, wrestlers of the week, everyone's favorite time of the week. Savannah, you know what? New year. Go ahead and start us off with your tag team.
All right. I'm going to... I have one. They defeated the Acclaimed. Sorry, Anthony Bowens, but, this is what happens when you're still in a tag team with Max Caster. But I'm going to give it to the Hurt Syndicate because they defeated them, of course. So can't be mad at that. Love seeing the Almighty. I know he's not really considered the Almighty because that was more WWE's thing, but I'm still here for Bobby Lashley, Big Bob as we call him.
Big Bob, if you will.
Yes. They defeated the Acclaimed.
It's crazy.
Who's your tag team?
I also have the Hurt Syndicate for the specific reason because they beat the shit out of Max Caster because should have been talking shit, being like, I'm the greatest wrestler alive. Just to who? Yourself? You're wrong. Anthony Bowens, if anything.
Not even that. I'm like, you're not even the best wrestler in AEW, bro. You're not even the best
wrestler in your tag team.
I was gonna say, not the best wrestler in your state, bro. I don't even know where the fuck he's from.
Oh, I actually don't know.
It's Googleable. Let me see. Let's see where Max Caster is from.
Probably somewhere stupid.
I'm like, it says Pennsylvania. Oh,
Hey.
New York, New York.
Oh, well. Oh, wait, I feel like I did know that.
I did not know that, so now I know.
Now we know.
All right, I got.
He's not even the best wrestler at Babies Are Wrestling. True. Because he's a baby. He's a big old baby. All right, bro.
Anyways. Oh my. Hold on, never mind. That just made me think of something, but I'll explain later. My womanses, I have one. She defeated Io Sky to advance to the finals for the IC Women's Title Tournament. Lyra Valkyria. I'm like, that's literally. I was like, oh shit! Like, she's in the finals. Like, I'm like, will she? It's kind of like a will she, won't she kind of deal. Trying to see. But that I'm not mad at it. I kind of expected it when I saw her going against Io because I don't want to sound mean, but Io just had a title run, so give it to somebody who has someone who's still newer and who hasn't had a title run yet. So I dig it, and it was a fucking badass match. So props to both ladies. Of course, Io always puts on a hell of a performance. Lyra Valkyria, hell of an athlete. Incredible. So cannot wait to see what she does in the finals. And we'll see if she's our first champ.
So I have 3.
Okay.
One of which our bird lady Lyra Valkyria advancing to the finals. The other one of the 2, the other woman who advanced to the finals, Dakota Kai. This was the prophecy. This was the prophecy we have written. We wanted Lyra and Dakota in the finals.
Paul Quebec is giving us what we want.
In the beginning of the year, he's giving us what we want. Now, it's not going to... I'm pretty sure I think there was talks that the final was going to be next week, but they also, stacked the shit out of that card. I don't think they're going to have it next week. Just so it doesn't get, lost.
No, and that's good, but, do you think they would push it to the... That shit's a big-ass deal, so it can't just be on an episode of... I'm sorry, it needs to... If it's not on Netflix, the first Netflix show... I think it should be at the Rumble, if anything. I know it's a little bit longer, but Paul Quebec, hear me out. You can't just... You're crowning your first ever women's intercontinental champion. This is a big-ass deal.
Yeah. Well, Jesus is Rhea Ripley. Shout out. Well, yeah, it's because you met her. Douchebag.
It's happening January 13th. What the fuck? That's...
I feel like that's such a random day.
It's afterwards. that's the second episode of the Netflix one, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because...
Well, I think it's because, the Raw, the Raw Netflix debut, you're already getting Punk and Seth in a grudge match as the finale, as the main event. We know Rhea and Liv, I think, is a last woman standing now for the title. Cena's gonna be there. My goat. Dwayne's gonna show up, I think. Tribal Combat for the Ulafala. There's a lot happening. I don't want this specific thing, because it is so important, to get lost in that, because they are trying to do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather it be that be the main event on the second episode.
That is exactly what I was gonna say. I'm like, fine, Paul Quebec. If you're gonna make it the next episode, then at least have the main event.
Yes. That is the only reason I will allow it.
Yes.
But then my last woman's, because I had 3. Returning to the ring, defeating Jamie Hayter, Julia Hart, the house always wins. The theme, the entrance, I missed it so much. The gear, the arrow, the mist. Love it. I love both of them, and I'm so happy that they did that. Also, AEW was the last night, as we record this, first episode streaming on Max. I watched that shit on Max clean. Okay. It wasn't picture-in-picture, so, I watch not I pay attention to picture-in-picture anyways, so it was just, full-screen ads, but they were, not that long.
I had to watch it alternatively, only because I didn't have it on my phone. And I was like, shit, because I have Max on my phone, but I need to log in. And it's my sister's login. And I was like, fuck. So I was like, yeah. So I was like, shit. So I was like, okay. But, and also because I didn't have my iPad. If I have my iPad, I have Max on there, logged in and everything, so I could watch it there.
I was gonna say, I'm just saying, this shit was clean.
Wait, apparently people were mad that there was ads, but I'm like, it's still technically television, you know? You're gonna have
Netflix is gonna do the exact same thing.
Yeah, but apparently AEW fans were pissed because there was. I'm like, dude, it's not a pay-per-view. It's like TV. I don't know what to tell you, my guy.
It's literally like, oh no, I'm not seeing the random spots that are happening during picture-in-picture. I don't give a fuck. I never pay attention to picture-in-picture unless it was Toni Storm.
Yeah, that is true because she had like the black and white and all.
Yeah,
that,
she had her little mini movies.
Yeah,
during the picture-in-pictures. Now I don't give a fuck.
Like
yeah, so
people need to chillax. You're not paying for a pay-per-view, bro. You're paying to watch TV.
Also, I guess I don't know if it's fixed or not now. So I watched it live, but the playback, I guess, was only in Spanish. Because like Vince messaged our group chat and he was like, so I went to like watch Dynamite after the fact, and it was only in Spanish. And then I saw people tweeting about it too, and I was like, oh. What?
That's kind of funny. They're like, you're gonna learn Spanish today, bro.
Y'all gonna learn Espanol today.
Tony Khan said, fuck y'all, it's in Spanish.
Dinamite.
I was about to say Cero Miedo, but he's a free agent now, so.
Hey, listen. It is basically borderline confirmed. Cero Miedo. Dark Penta is showing up on AEW or WWE.
I was like, oh, Happy New Year!
The man, the myth, the legend behind all the music in the Elite's world. Jalen, what up? Happy New Year. Yeah, because on Raw, they've been showing like little vignette things. It was like a 0 and then like a 0 with a line through it. And then this week, basically literally confirmed that like his mask.
Do you think he's gonna show up on the Netflix on Monday or like at some point?
Fingers crossed. I hope he beats up somebody.
Look. Especially because it's already stacked. Again, I don't want shit like that to get lost. So,
second episode of Netflix.
No, I'm doing the Rumble. That's a perfect time to debut.
Oh, ooh, yeah.
Especially because sometimes they really
in 3 weeks.
Sometimes they kind of fall flat with the surprises, like the surprise entrances. That would be a really good surprise entrance.
Yeah, especially because we know Penta's gonna be there. Like we know Penta's WWE bound, literally based off of what happened on Monday.
Yeah.
So like that, you're right. That when the fuck is the Rumble?
It's Googleable. Hold on.
I can't wait to text Rick later and be like, so the title this week, don't mind it.
February 1st.
What?
So we got a month, bro.
That's a month?
Oh yeah. I thought it was in January. I didn't realize it was
February. I thought it was in like 2 weeks. I thought it was like the 18th.
They said, no, fuck y'all. You're getting a Rumble in February.
That sucks.
That does suck.
Oh my god, we gotta wait so long?
Time goes by fast, Katie. We're gonna blink and then be back in these chairs on this podcast, you know, talking about Cero Miedo showing up.
What? SN
Saturday Night Main Event is on the 23rd.
Oh, thank you. I was like SN. I was really struggling with the acronym. My god. Yeah. No, it's on the. And I think Saturday Night's Main Event is the week and before, so the 25th. Because that's the Saturday, right before the 1st. So, I don't know. It's also Googleable. Oh, wait. I talked about it not that long ago. Hold on. It's in my notes somewhere, I think.
In the meantime, I will move on to my manses.
Please.
I kind of lost track there. It's cool. For my manses, I got Dose, but technically 3. Kenny didn't wrestle, but Bro showed up, and that made me so happy. So, of course, I'm like throwing that out there. But,
of course,
boy, William Ospreay defeated Kyle Fletcher at World's End. Hell of a match. Oh, it was so fucking good.
It's 25th.
Give your flowers to Osprey and give them now. And then last night on Dynamite, even though I watched alternatively, my boy Hangman, Murder Cowboy, who's not so much murder anymore. We don't know what's kind of going on there, but defeated Orange Cassidy. I mean, I love seeing my cowboy. Love seeing Hangman. He is definitely someone who I want to like wear merch of while I'm over there in Dallas. It just makes sense for y'all in. So
y'all in?
Yeah, I have a dope idea. I don't want anyone to steal it, but basic. Actually, no, I'm gonna tell Katie.
I was gonna say, yeah, don't speak it out loud live. Tell me after.
No, I'll tell Katie afterwards. But yeah, those are my 2 picks. But also shout out to Kenny because I love him and he showed up.
Kenneth Jerome,
and he's gonna be on next week at Dynamite. They said they had the little
screen. They said we will hear from Kenny Omega next week.
Oh, yes.
Savannah, we really be on the same page.
Wow.
I have a certain cowboy as my pick as well. Yeehaw. Ha ye, if you will.
Ha ye.
Yeah, no, that match was insane. I loved it. I also love Orange Cassidy. It was also Diego Luna showed up at one point too in his match.
Not Diego Luna.
I love Diego Luna.
No.
Come on, he looks just like him.
I don't care if he looks just like Diego Luna.
Andor season 2 comes out this year. Let's go.
That's where Jay White has been, even though Jay White really has been absent.
Also, I was thinking, okay, so like side tangent, you know how Maxwell was bitching and complaining, like, oh, I want my Triple B back. I don't care if John Moxley burns his place. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, he was like, I never lost it. You literally did to a Samoan named Joe, who should be back soon because Twisted Metal has wrapped. I think it wrapped in like October.
Maybe he shows up. Like maybe Maxwell just kind of like bitches and complains, and then Joe shows up.
I hope so. I love Samoa Joe. A Samoan named Joe. I love multiple Samoans named Joe.
There is multiple Samoans.
There's 2 specifically.
There's multiple. That's still multiple. That's more than one.
That is multiple. All right. This is where it gets fun.
All right.
I think we actually did this. I'm gonna double check to see if we did this in the beginning of last year too, because then it's just gonna be a tradition.
Okay.
Oh, no, we didn't. Oh my god, I suck.
If not, I do have another idea for question of the week.
Okay, I'm saying. I mean, we can do both. I mean, we still have.
Oh no! Like I'm gonna wait because we can do it. Like you'll see why. Like it's better if we just keep it in one. Like on its own episode.
Okay. So we didn't do this first last year. I don't know why we wouldn't have. New Year. We're in the second day of the year. Most people.
It's the second day and I'm a loser. The only time you could share that.
I saw that tweet earlier today.
Yes, Ross Geller. Poor Ross Geller.
As most people do, they have, New Year's resolutions. We talked about ours. We talked about ours on the last episode.
Yes, we did.
This is kind of like resolutions, except predictions. What do we think, or what do we want to see happen in 2025? I have a few.
Can I be selfish about it for a minute?
As you can, yeah, of course.
I want to meet Hangman and the Bucks again, and maybe because it's All In, hopefully Bro stays fucking healthy and he can have a match at All In. But I would love to formally meet Kenny, so maybe Bro will have like a meet and greet since it's such like a big show. I don't think so, but I can dream.
Hey,
so start manifest.
We manifested Adam Cole for me.
That is true. Manifest it, please, people. Kenny Omega for that. He's like the top one only because I haven't formally met him yet. I formally met the Bucks and I formally met Hangman. As much as I would love to meet them again, Kenny's the only one that I haven't I would like also more wrestling shows. You know, I'm starting to make my own money, so if I can like travel a little bit, you know.
Hey, I mean, you got TNA.
I did. That's local also, but like if I can like go to
Sacrifice.
you know, if Albuquerque or even Phoenix or something, or like even like maybe if not WrestleMania because it's so expensive, but like another pay-per-view, you know, not just, you know, WWE, but like some pay-per-view, you know.
Yeah.
But okay, that's just me being selfish. But now actual predictions.
I got a few.
I have one, but I don't like it.
Kenny's gonna be hanging out with Jesus.
I'll show up and give him some Dodgers gear, bro. I think Kenny would be a big fan of Shohei Ohtani. But anyways.
Might be. So I have 3 written down.
All right, what are yours?
First one I thought of immediately. This year, Ricky Starks goes to WWE.
That seems about right. I think
get him out of there. Get him the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Please.
All right. Hold on. I like wrote it in the pen that like I can't really see. Okay. So a bigger name in WWE jumps ship to AEW.
A bigger name like or you don't have a specific, you just think like
I don't have a specific, but like I kind of just like I don't know, I kind of feel it in my bones.
Big how? Like you think big name as in like pretty well known, or like, you know, oh shit, like you would have never thought that.
Maybe not like Cody Rhodes. Maybe not like that big, because like we kind of low-key expected it from him to jump from AEW to WWE. But maybe like oh my god, me thinking of nobody in WWE now.
Because like when you say big name, like the first, I don't know why the first name I thought of, I'm not saying that it should happen or like, oh, I think she's like not happy or think she has any idea or like has a thought, but I don't know why I thought of Bianca. Like that, imagine like Bianca Belair showing up in AEW. That's fucking whoa. Like I'd be like, what the whoa? Like
that would be kind of crazy because Jade came from AEW. I mean, I don't think Bianca ever would, but no, you know, we'll say like a Bianca type star. That's
Montez Ford. I'm just kidding.
It leaves his wife to go to the other company. Crazy work. This one, this is for me.
For you.
Cena wins number 17 this year.
It has to happen, bro.
During the retirement tour, but they said he's basically going to be full time this year.
Oh, dude. Okay, if that's the case, WWE, even if it's just fucking live event, come to El Paso, right? Like, I need to see Cena. If I can't go to Mania, let me at least get him while he's on, like, you know, the retirement tour, so I can say goodbye.
Oh my god! Like, when I read that, I was like, oh my god, I get to see him so many times now this year. I'm so excited. And like, I'm gonna try my damnedest during Mania. I gotta meet him and I gotta meet Rhea.
Oh yeah,
that needs
to happen.
Yeah, I need Cena to have the same energy Jeff Jarrett had last night with the world title, but like, Cena's more likely to win it than Double J. I will be honest.
Let me think. Well, again, I have one, but like I said, I don't like it.
Well, share with the class.
I think Mr. Pepsi Phil himself is gonna win big this year. If Bro can stay healthy, I think Bro's winning like one of the 2 big titles. Whether it's
okay.
Will it be, honestly, I can kind of see it at WrestleMania at this point. You know, they're already getting past the Netflix. We already finished the story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's doing the grudge match with Seth Rollins. He's kind of closed things off with Drew McIntyre. Bro's kind of really closed out his big feuds and like other big feuds that like kind of have kept him.
I'm trying to think this far into the future. We're trying to think here realistically, because one of Punk's things has been he has never main evented at WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying. I think Bro maybe will he win the Rumble? Here's the thing. I don't know if he'll win maybe he will win the Rumble. I don't know. I don't want him to, but
bro, this is like the hardest year to figure out who's going to win the Rumble for both.
Which honestly, I'm not
Good.
mad. Yeah, I was gonna say I want to be surprised. But
True,
okay, another
true.
prediction I have is Tiffy time. We're gonna get a Tiffy time cash in. It's gonna happen.
Now, is the caching going to be successful?
It better be, bro. If it's not, I will be fucking pissed. I will start throwing hands. Tiffy time.
It's because they keep hyping it up that all the women have been successful. I'm nervous.
They cannot do Tiffany Stratton dirty like that, though. They really can't. Also,
True.
I have another prediction. I don't know about WWE, but I think Mandy's coming back to wrestling.
I hope so.
First
Tiffy
woman
should
to
be the
cash
one.
in. She could have her
I'd
own
lose
heist
my
of the...
mind. That'd be crazy.
She could be the woman's heist of the century. The
Bro, that'd be
heist of the
fucking dope.
century. That line
That
still
would
goes
that
hard,
would go
though.
crazy. Back to the Mandy thing. I 100% agree.
Well,
100%.
Mandy, yeah.
Yeah. Mandy Rose is coming back. Maybe she goes to AEW.
Maybe we'll just have to. Again, that's why I said I don't know about WWE. Like, I don't know. First of all, I don't know what she's feeling. You know, I'm not in her head. But I know if I was in her place, I think I'd still feel a little resentful of the way she got fired, you know, and the way she left. Maybe I'd want to go explore other options, you know, first before coming back.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Well, this was a few weeks ago. They were doing like not necessarily like a hype package, but like a kind of like a history of the NXT Women's Title type vibes. Like Paige was shown because Paige.
She was the first one.
She was the first one, but like they also showed Mandy Rose and like gave her like a little thing too about it, and like Mandy tweeted like a heart about it. So, they seem to be like okay,
but we don't know.
But we don't know nothing.
Okay. Let me think of what else. No, okay, that one's a little mean. I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you afterwards because like I don't want to say it in public. But
very excited.
Let's see. I need Uncle Alan to come back, bro. He needs to have like a good run. You know, bro hasn't had a title in a while. Like, I want bro to win big. I keep saying he needs to win Money in the Bank, but I don't know what his injury status looks like. Bro hurt himself pretty fucking bad. So
yeah, I mean, I haven't seen or heard anything about like an update to him besides like the stuff he himself has tweeted. But he might return at the Rumble if he's healthy.
If he returns at the Rumble, dude, imagine like almost 10 years after his debut, and he shows up at the Rumble.
Crazy.
Crazy.
That just proves time isn't real. Because how the fuck was that like 10 years ago?
No, I know. Trust me, because I was like 2016, and then I was like, oh, I was like, it's 2020. Ah, that's like I did quick math in my head. I was like, no. I think Adam Cole will win the AEW title this year. I think it's.
Oh my god, I hope so.
I think it's finally his time, and I think we'll get MJF versus Adam Cole for the title. Like it was supposed to be Bro Chachos versus Bro Chacho. Oh, I mean, we already got it, but now with Adam as the champion.
I would. You deserve that.
He does deserve it.
Especially
all the shit he gets from haters, like the WWE haters, not AEW haters who are like huge WWE marks. They're the ones who give him the most shit.
No more MJF versus Adam Cole.
Bro, Chacho.
It won't be for a while. Like the year just started. I mean, Maxwell did say, "I'm done with it." Never say never. It's wrestling.
I want Hangman to win the world title again. I still believe that giving it to CM Punk, like taking it off Hangman and giving it to Punk, was like the worst thing that could have happened because y'all see that how shit went downhill from there. And now I'm not just talking about being a hater. I'm talking about in general. Like, bro got fucking injured, and then that leads up to Brawl Out, and then so on. So I'm like, moral of the story, don't take the world title off Hangman after only 6 months. Tony Khan should have known that.
Brawl Out. And then Brawl In? Come on. Legacy.
Brawl, bro. That wasn't even a brawl, bro.
It was a choke out. Like, that's all it was. It's crazy. But that was fun. That was a good time. Ugh. Remember we talked about that so much on the show.
'Cause it was
It's
funny.
so funny.
Bro, and then that was around the time Yarngate was happening, so we were like, it should have been the yarn bugs.
Oh, and then Ace Steel has rabies and Big Kenny. It was a whole thing.
Bro, and then it's my fault because I was telling Brooke how I want to bite Kenny.
Yeah, it's all Savannah's fault. Oh, we didn't even talk about why Cope returned. Fear the Revolver and the Bald One.
Rated Fear the Revolver and the Bald One.
Yeah, which boo.
No, I know. I'm not here for it, but
No.
Cope.
Cope. Do we think Beth Phoenix will show up in AEW?
Maybe, like kind of like a one match kind of thing, or even if it's to help Cope. But
she's coping.
She's coping.
Oh, I got one. Prediction. AJ Lee comes back.
Dude, that we were waiting last Rumble for it to happen. It better happen at this year's Rumble.
If I hear Let's Light It Up, I'm immediately bursting into tears.
I need to find an AJ Lee shirt because I already have the Chuck Taylors and I got denim shorts. So I mean, I will dress up like
denim shorts. I don't have long Chuck tees, but like I do have Chuck Taylors.
I have Sorry, it's because my dad's texting me. Text me what you want from Whataburger. Then I look what I had for lunch.
In her hand, a Whataburger. It's okay. It's okay.
Which is why Whataburger's better than In-N-Out. I got options. I don't need to get a burger.
Okay, listen, I know In-N-Out is not good. Like, I tried it and I was like, eh. I still need to try Whataburger, though.
But, okay. In Texas, though, Katie. In Texas. In Texas.
That means I gotta go to Texas. I don't know if I can make it happen this year, but I'll try.
No. It doesn't gotta be this year, but you gotta admit, you don't have to like anything about Texas, but at least you like me from Texas. And Jesus.
And Jeebus. There's a Whataburger in Vegas.
She cannot her first Whataburger experience cannot be outside of Texas. Because then she's like, fine. It's not as good.
But y'all ever had like Cookout? That shit's good. I think Cookout's like a West Virginia type vibe. They got options. That shit's delicious. Ugh. Now I'm hungry. What's Cookout? Oh my god. Cookout is like...
I don't know what Cookout is.
It's basically like...
a cookout. I'm just kidding.
It's a cookout. It's kind of like an In-N-Out and like a Whataburger type vibe. Drive through, but like you get like a shit ton of food, very cheap, very delicious, a lot of options. Like
so almost
you
like a
get,
Sonic.
Kind of like a Sonic, except like a more elevated Sonic, maybe.
Okay, so upgraded Sonic. Bougie
An upgraded Sonic. A bougie Sonic, if you will.
Okay, I fucks with that.
To be fair, Whataburger's quality has kind of gone down a bit since that Chicago law firm took it over.
I will say it really depends. It's kind of like, it's because, okay, y'all don't get it. It's because in El Paso, there's this local chain called Chico's Tacos. It is so fucking good. But ever since COVID, it's been really hit or miss. So with Chico's, you're like rolling the dice. You know, it's either going to hit or it's going to miss. That's kind of like how Whataburger's been, I've noticed.
Okay.
But Texas, though.
But Texas.
Tejas.
Whataburger.
But,
yes, anyways.
You know, right? Liv and Dominic are going to split up. I think Dominic's going to dump Liv.
Well, you think Dom's going to be the dumper this time?
Dude, everyone... I feel like if the crowd was to turn on somebody, like if they were going to choose... If they had to pick one of the two, I think they would more than likely pick Liv. Like, from the Dominic has never... I'm hungry, yo. Dominic has never really been liked. Even when he was a baby face, like, he was just kind of there, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
And then when he turned heel, everybody fucking hated him. Everyone still fucking hates him now, so...
True.
I'm trying to think what else.
Trying to... like, some crazy shit's gotta happen in NXT. I just don't know what.
Shawn Michaels comes out of retirement. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think he's ever going to realistically.
No, he isn't.
Shout out to Shawn Michaels. Because
No,
I think
don't
he was asked about like coming out of retirement to face like Uncle Alan. He said, "No, thank you, I'm good."
That was years ago though, and even I think
Yeah.
there were some people who were saying that like Shawn Michaels was like their dream opponent. I forgot who was saying that.
Almost every wrestler nowadays.
A lot of people, yeah, have said like, "Oh, Shawn Michaels is like my, you know, my dream
Like,
my dream match," but you know, Shawn Michaels like,
I think
nah,
Uncle
bro.
would be that way too.
Which
Uncle,
I can
Seth
respect.
Rollins.
You know, you're retired, you know.
Yeah. And he's never wrestled a single match since that retirement.
Nope.
Not a
No,
single one.
Nope. Bro's done stayed retired like he said he would.
This guy's been retired for quite some time.
Yes, he has
also,
been.
It's like slutty like 90s HBK too, which makes
Which
it
I
that
love.
much better.
I freaking love slutty 90s.
Love slutties 90s HBK. Good times.
Good predictions in though.
Yeah, I feel like we got some solid ones.
It's because it's really hard to. It's hard to say on this one, but it's really like a lot of stuff just depends like on their condition. And prime example is Big E. I would love for him to come back and beat the shit out of Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, but if he isn't clear to, then I would much rather have him save himself. You know, like don't risk your health, don't risk your life for that. It's not worth it.
Biggie at the Rumble?
Dude, remember? I think last year we talked about it.
When we've said this every year since he's been hurt.
Big E and Mr. Bobby Roode, all right? Like, glorious. Bro, I freaking love Bobby Roode's music. Like, I need at least, again, number two so it can still be a surprise, but you can get the full entrance.
Yep. That's all we need.
Bobby Roode, I hope you're doing all right.
I mean, he's apparently gotten a lot of like compliments with like backstage producing.
Yeah, like he could be like Nigel McGuinness, just like one time, bro.
Literally, Nigel McGuinness fucking came out of retirement. Come on now.
And not just that, but with I feel like with the Rumble, he's a lot more protected because you're not the attention is not on you. You know, there's eyes everywhere. You know, maybe some people will like go, oh look, that he's right there, but that's not. You know, he doesn't have to have like a spot where it's like, oh shit, all eyes are on him. You know.
Yeah, maybe that's why like, even though we want the full entrance, have him like kind of maybe somewhere in the middle, so that way like when he goes in, there's other people in there and it's not just him and one other person, so he can kind of like vibe a little bit. If
that's the case, but they need to give him, I don't care if it's the whole 90 seconds, they need to let him take his sweet ass time, even if it's like a 3-minute like.
That's what happened with Cody this year. His whole end took the fucking time. By the time he got to the ring, it was like 10.
We were like, all right, Coterie, it's been more than 90 seconds and your ass still isn't in the ring.
For real. Like,
also,
he took a sweet ass time.
I want The Miz to win like another title. I've always talked about how The Miz, I always give The Miz his props. You know, he's not only hella good on the mic, but he's a team player. Like, he is a hell of a team player. He is so willing to lose and put himself out there, make himself look like, you know, oh shit, look at this guy. You know, make himself look bad, quote bad, if it means making others look good. And a lot of people bitch and moan and leave or quit because they get that kind of treatment, and not even nearly as much as The Miz gets it. But The Miz fucking takes it and he's happy, you know? He's happy with what he does. He has, you know, maybe because he has his family and, you know, it's not, you know, he's got his family, but still, he's still willing to do it.
I thought of another one.
What?
Alexa Bliss comes back.
Bro, I'm telling you, the Royal Rumble. I hope, honestly, I don't think it's going to happen because WWE loves, like, and I am now declaring myself into the... I'm like, stop.
Like, don't do that.
You know what would be so cool? Even if it is obvious, like, all right, this person's going to be in it. Don't have any fucking names. Like, have only silhouettes with the question marks. Like, the default silhouette. Just have 30 of those. So that way it's a complete mystery. Like, I would love for a Rumble to happen like that.
I was gonna say, at this point, like you said, like, we can guess the people, like, in the women's, like, if Rhea doesn't win the title, like, Rhea's gonna be in it. Bianca, Jade, Naomi, Bayley, like, we know, like, those ones, It's like, even if you just give us like three solid people of each roster, like men and women, if you give us like three like solid people who we 100% know, I'll take it.
Yeah, but no, don't spoil half the roster. Like, I will never forgive or forget when they spoiled Mickie James being in the Rumble, Summer Rae coming back. I'm like, the fuck are we doing here? Those could have been fucking good surprises.
Yeah, and like for this past Rumble, the only reason I knew Roxanne Perez was going to be in it because someone was like, they were filming someone like in the beginning of the Rumble, like before everyone was there and blah, 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 blah. And fucking Roxanne Perez's like Titantron was up behind it. I was like, God damn it. But like, that was an accident. They didn't mean to do that one. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like, I kind of expected her to be in it because she was in it the year before. So,
yeah.
But just like, I'd love to see Bliss. Maybe we get another Mickie, another Michelle McCool. Shout out. Like an Eve Torres, Layla. Get a little Laycool.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Stephanie McMahon. Just.
I don't think she would.
I don't think she would either, but I would be absolutely here for it if she.
That would be kind of crazy. That would. I mean, Trish and Lita probably.
I'm trying to think of who else.
Like women's legend.
Victoria.
Sorry.
I know. No, I know. I get you.
God, we need it.
Do you think we'll get any TNA talent?
Oh, I mean, Jordynne Grace is probably realistically already going to be in WWE full time. So, Jordynne Grace.
What about?
If the Crimson Chin fucking shows up, I'm shutting that shit off.
Say his name and he'll appear. I believe in Joanne.
Look at that. You got one during the live show, and then
that was gonna say it didn't count. I was gonna say this doesn't count because that was before we started recording.
Yeah. Well, it was like the live, but it wasn't like recording started yet. So you're lucky. You're lucky. A lot of people are speculating he's gonna show up on Monday.
I wouldn't.
If he does, I don't know.
Katie, I will just message you. Say his name. Or I'll just send you the.
You're just gonna send me a fucking gif of him turning around smiling. And be like, no.
You're like,
but like,
I have a prediction.
I'm listening.
Darby Allin will try and kill himself at least 3 times this year.
Darby tries to climb Everest this year, I think.
No, he's gonna try again, Darby.
He never got to try because he broke his foot.
Exactly, Darby. That
the universe telling you no.
Exactly, Darby. You gotta get. Where's Jack Perry, bro? We need somebody to hit his ass with a bus again.
I mean, he did just get thrown down another flight of steps, so I think he's good for a while.
That is true.
Maybe, hopefully. But yeah, I think he's still trying to climb it this year.
Hold on, wait. I'm blanking on Darby, MJF, JP. Okay, Sam. I could go for another Pillars match.
I mean, that would be very interesting.
Especially like with Sammy Guevara just needs to stay healthy. With MJF, well, he's just the same rat bastard. But JP, he's a new man. He's a bad boy now. Darby Allin, I mean, always is almost dying. So
the best part about that match was being able to hear Max the whole time. Like, oh shit. Like,
my favorite part of that match, one of my favorite parts, was them doing the finishing moves of their like
mentors.
Yes, that shit. I was like, fucking love that shit.
Yeah, because we got what? We got a Crossroads from Max,
and we got a No, what is Sting's what is it called? Jesus, help me.
That's one of the worst shows I went to. He said,
"Shut up, Jesus."
Are you talking about this with the Stinger Splash or no?
Stinger Splash, no,
like the one in the corner.
No. It was the
Scorpion Deathlock?
No, Jesus help me. It's the almost like a DDT almost. I'm blanking on it.
Oh, fuck.
That
Spanish,
one.
Googleable.
I know it's Googleable. Let me.
And then, did Sammy hit like, Jesus said 1916? Isn't that Finn's? What did Sammy would have hit like what, like the code breaker or something?
Yeah, I think so. He did one of Jericho's moves.
Yeah, because it would have been like code breaker or the lion salt or like the walls.
Oh yeah, Scorpion Death Drop. I don't know why I didn't remember it like to be that. But
because he has the Scorpion Death Drop and then the Scorpion Death Lock.
that is true. And then what it
What
and
the
then
fuck did Jack Perry do?
he did whatchamacallit, Kill Switch because of Christian.
Oh my, what?
Because of Father Christian. Dude, Father Christian. Amen.
Hallelujah. Wow, I completely forgot about that partnership.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Father Christian. Everyone's favorite father. Christian, I think I'll get more kids because everyone's dad is dead, apparently.
Allegedly, Jesus.
That is still the most unhinged shit ever, but I've loved it so much. Well,
your father is dead.
I know. Well, you wouldn't know because your dad is dead.
What?
Only Christian can say that. Father Christian. I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad who stepped up. I'm telling you, I could still win any court case, any custody battle.
At this point,
Your Honor, I'm not the stepdad. Like that's how you end it when you're making your statement.
Closing
Your Honor,
arguments.
I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad who stepped up. And then full custody.
Full custody is wild. Do we have any other final predictions?
I think we'll be good for now, but I think I like our little
I like our ragtag list of predictions for 2025. Well, that's been the show. Savannah, my dear, my darling.
Hi. Sorry, it's because I have so many messages and they're like stressing me out, so I'm trying to at least open them because it's like, oh, you got like, like how it has like the little bubble with the number.
Oh, I hate that.
It says it's like 30. I'm like, oh. All right.
Peppy.
Sorry. Continue.
Tell the people where they can find you. You
can find me, well, after tomorrow, you can once again find me on Instagram and on Twitter, mostly on Instagram, at Y2Garcia_. If there's underscore, it's not me. This year, it's a new year. I really want to get more involved, not just in ShElite, but like more, like I want to start doing merch picks again. That's something I didn't mention literally last year. I want to do more merch picks. I want to do more like Instagram reels, even though they're just like memes and stuff. Like I want to do more. So I'm just kind of trying to hold myself to it. So
I get you. I also feel like I need to do more merch picks this year. I mean, I haven't done one on this one yet.
I know, right? Well, I used to get shirts for the sake of, I'm going to do merch picks then. But then I stopped because I was like, I'm not doing fucking pictures anymore. I already stopped. But I kind of almost jump-started like I'm going to do merch picks because I got myself a new palette. So I'm like, all right, that's gotta tell me something, got to do something.
It's fate telling you.
Exactly.
You need to do it again. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter, KatieRasson13, Linktree, I'm about to take everything ShElite Showcase. Excuse me. Twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase. Typically Thursdays between like 6 and 7 p.m. EST. Depends on the mood, depends on what's going on. That's all right. It happens. Oh, another thing. I forgot to mention this in the beginning. I'm writing for a wrestling website now.
Really? Okay.
I wrote one thing so far. One. It's gonna be like more like kind of like how my Substack is, just like one-offs and like that kind of stuff.
All right.
But I know, look at me go. So proud of myself.
As you should be.
Thing? Hold on, I'm trying to find it. So it's prowrestlingwire.net. I have one article, like I said, up so far. It's about NXT's women's division. because NXT women, you know, I love my women. I have an idea for the next thing I'm gonna write, and the thing is, like, I'm not held to any deadlines. I can just do what I want.
Oh, that's good. So you could take your time.
Exactly. I mean, the NXT one I wrote in a day because I was like, I'm ready.
That's fair.
But I have like an idea. The next one, I mean, I'll just tell you now. I want to do something about Tony Storm.
Of course.
How timeless Tony is, maybe not so timeless anymore, but
she's still like Tony.
She's in like a time vortex or some shit. Like, so yeah, I'm doing that now. I still haven't, and I said that I was gonna do this months ago. I'm gonna take all the Patreon stuff that we did because the Patreon is dead. It has been dead for a while. I'm gonna put all of the videos that I did there onto YouTube, so those will all be available. I'm gonna do that this weekend, I think. Yeah, fun stuff we're doing, guys. 2025 is off to a great year. We have a sign now. My friend got this for me. Shout out to Mason.
I stan your friend. I stan.
Yeah, this was a Christmas gift. I did not know it was coming. He bought it for me, and that's my best friend. That's like my little brother. So,
aww.
Thanks, Mason. I know you're not gonna watch this, but like, thank you.
Still, you can still think.
Love them the pieces. But yeah, guys, first show of the year.
We got one down.
Done. One down.
I don't know how many.
A lot more to go. But until next time, bye-bye.